we met. I was in jail in Atlantic City waiting to go to trial.
For murdering Lieutenant McBain's sister.
Yes, but the charges were dropped.
I can see that. The question is, why? Lack of evidence, somebody pulled strings, you were innocent, and don't you dare lie to me.
Sonny is the one who murdered that poor girl. I had nothing to do with it.
Not only did Joe Jr. rape Kate, he got her pregnant.
God. How old was she?
17.
Oh.
Can you imagine? What, a young girl like that, can you imagine how scared she would have been?
What about the baby?
She left the baby behind along with her old life. That's when she became Kate.
Is that how she got the DID?
She doesn't remember. Kate doesn't remember anything. It all came out during therapy. She assumed the baby died because she had left it behind. But that wasn't the case.
This is heartbreaking for everyone involved. But what does this have to do with Christina?
I honestly don't know what to say.
I didn't expect you to say anything, to be honest. Why are you acting so weird? Are you afraid of what Michael's gonna think?
Obviously, Michael's going to hate it, Christina. But if I were you, I would be more worried about your parents.
Please tell me you're not saying what I think you're saying.
I wish I could.
Trey Mitchell? The one who just married our daughter in Vegas?
It's the son Kate left for dead.
Where's the skin, Maxie? Where's the cleavage? I'm sorry. I want to look sexy walking down the aisle, not like some button-up school mom. And these heels, I want lucite with those little chains around the ankles.
Oh, you did not just say chains.
No, little chains, not big chains, delicate ones. I want some edge.
On your wedding day.
And no white tablecloths, no white flowers, no white anywhere. I'm thinking leopard.
Flowers?
Print for the linens. Flowers. Oh, flowers. Let's see. I want big flowers shaped like hearts with a yellow thing sticking out of them.
Anthurium lilies in your bouquet.
Everywhere. What's with the face?
Nothing. Just doesn't seem very Kate Howard to me.
Well, it's not Kate Howard. It's Connie Falconeri.
You didn't say anything to her
I don't
yet?
know how she's gonna take it.
Well, not well. I'm sure she'll be relieved that her child is still alive, and then she'll freak out.
Kate's been carrying a lot of guilt. All right, this isn't just about the child that she abandoned. It's a reminder of what that animal Scully did to her. Finding out who Trey is, it represents her going back to that place where she's got a lot of fear, a lot of desperation.
You're afraid she's gonna fall apart and Connie's gonna reemerge.
Connie Falconeri. Should I be scared?
No.
I kind of thought Connie was gone.
Well, she is gone as a different persona, but I'm integrated now. So I'm both Kate and Connie.
At the same time.
Yeah. Dr. Keenan, may he rest in peace, taught me that integration means that Connie doesn't disappear. She becomes part of me.
Well, I guess that would explain the leopard print and the cleavage.
Best of both worlds, right?
I can handle my parents, but thanks.
Wouldn't it just be easier to get an annulment? Maybe go out on a date, like normal people.
We're anything but normal.
Yeah, you have no idea.
What?
Nothing.
Yes, Star, my parents are gonna freak out. What else is new? But they'll just have to get over it. I'm gonna go shower, okay?
If you are going to stay married to Christina, you owe her the truth about your father.
Sonny murdered John McBain's sister.
He was kneeling over her dead body with a gun.
And how did he go free?
He walked because he's got connections. And when McBain came to town looking for justice, Sonny pointed the finger right at me. I mean, I swear. One minute, I'm in my shop admiring a 1901 Beauvoir Morris chair I'd scored. Next thing you know, I'm in lockup in Atlantic City. I did a lot of thinking in that cell about how you can't really escape your own family, no matter how hard you try. People judge, all based on your last name.
That's why you didn't want to tell me your last name was Scully?
I wasn't purposely trying to hide it. I was ashamed. You know, I thought that you might think less of me if you knew all about my screwed up family.
You didn't want to scare me off?
Considering you're the best thing to happen to me in I don't remember how long. Yeah, I didn't want to scare you off.
And what about raping Kate Howard?
You know, this integration thing could work out well for me.
In what respect?
Well, the Connie side of you might be slightly less demanding. Not as obsessed with the exact temperature of your latte.
Yeah, I know. Kate had a rigid way of looking at things, right?
You could put it that way.
Yeah, well, Connie's here to fun things up. So your job now is to mesh Connie's style with Kate's.
The thing is, I'm not sure that's possible.
Anything's possible.
Okay, so what you would like me to do is mix elegant with tacky at the same time.
No, not tacky. Fun.
Fun. Okay, well, I'm not even sure where to start. Where would I find these fun-sounding things?
Maxie, you're a smart little girl. You'll figure it out. Why don't you go up to my bedroom? My computer's on there. Do a little research and don't come back till you've done it right.
Jocelyn's with Jax.
Yeah.
So you get me all day.
Lucky me.
You need a blanket. Yes,
I
you
do.
do. You need a blanket. Don't move, okay? I'll be right back.
All right, got it. Aye, aye. Yeah.
Tick-tock, Johnny boy. Time is running out.
You want to know the worst part?
It gets worse?
Today's our anniversary.
And that would be a yes.
We were supposed to have this big, elaborate wedding.
No, big, elaborate wedding. That doesn't really sound like you.
It wasn't. It was my girlfriend Maxie's idea. She wanted to do it, and then it was one disaster after another. So Jason and I wound up getting married in the courtyard of a Chinese food restaurant.
Now it's all starting to make sense.
It was actually really very romantic. The union of the phoenix, that was me, and the dragon, that was Jason, was supposed to represent the ultimate bliss.
So that's what the figurine was about. The one you had with you during labor.
Yeah. We both bought them for each other for Christmas. We didn't even know we were getting the same present for each other. And then the baby died, and I left mine in the motel room.
I know. I found it this morning.
Okay, this stays between us. Sam doesn't even know.
Sam doesn't know my mother hurt her.
And she can't know until I can prove it.
Okay, I won't say anything.
I think Heather took Sam's baby. I was hoping I had hallucinated your visit yesterday.
Don't play hard to get, Johnny. I know you miss me as much as I miss you. You see the wedding announcement in the paper today? This picture is atrocious.
What do you want, Connie?
You know what I want, Johnny? They're getting hitched in a couple days. We gotta get moving.
We don't gotta do anything.
Do I need to go over this with you again? I took a murder rap for you, and not just any murder, a man and his little girl, all right? You owe me, Johnny. So the next time I come to you for something, lose the toot.
Enough! I will not let you do this to me. Do you hear me? Oh, damn it.
Johnny, who was that?
Okay, Kate, or Connie, whatever. All right, I hope that this is fun enough for your Connie side.
Let me see it.
I didn't even know some of those websites existed, but I guess there really is something for everyone.
This is better. This is better. This is still a little hoity-toity, but keep going with this. All right? Good job. And don't forget the bachelorette party.
Oh, I'm already on it. I reserved the secret garden for high tea. They just need to know how many guests you're having.
0?
What? No, you have Olivia and Alexis, and I'll go.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I wouldn't subject anyone to high tea anywhere.
Why not? Teeny little sandwiches, wine.
Wine? Try tequila. And I'll be drinking it off a male stripper's abs.
Strippers?
Yeah.
Kate's up to her eyeballs in this wedding. She's loving every second. I don't know how I'm gonna tell her. Especially with Dr. Keenan out of the picture.
Well,
There are a lot of good psychiatrists that are going to be able to help her with this, but I'm thinking maybe you should just hold off for a little bit.
Till after the wedding. So that way she can have some happiness first. That's what I was thinking.
Right. Good idea. And I don't mean to rush you off the Kate subject, but what are we going to do about Christina? Does she know who Trey's father is?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, he knows who you are,
Right.
and it's no coincidence that he married your daughter.
Joe's been, using his son to get to me.
Right, so Christina's right in the middle.
All I know is I'm going to have Christina sign these annulment papers now.
Right, good. We just need to find her.
Star, can I borrow your hairdryer? Sure, it's under the sink. Thanks.
What does that mean? Tell Christina what about my father?
About the bad blood between him and Christina's father.
For the last time, Star, I told you I made that up. Okay, you heard my father. He didn't even know who Sonny Corinthos was.
Oh, come on,
until
that's
I
not
started
even
the
what...
show. It's not what? Huh?
Do you really want to be with Christina, or is there another reason?
Okay. You want the truth?
Yeah.
Star? Yeah? You want the truth? Then why don't we start with you? Yeah, what are you hiding?
I want to know what happened.
We were in high school. Connie was Sonny's girl, but she liked to flirt with me when he wasn't around. Well, one night, she asked me over because her parents were gone. We got a little drunk. We fell in bed. That's it. End of story. I don't know how to prove to you that I didn't force myself on her, but we've been together quite a lot the past few weeks, no?
Yes?
Were you ever afraid of me?
No.
I'm not the only one who's not a saint in this room. That's right. I did my homework, Tracy Angelica Quartermain. You've been married to one criminal after another. If you could accept them, why can't you accept me?
I was sure housekeeping would have thrown that away.
She ended up in the lost and found.
Well, you'd end up with it.
I was looking for something I lost. Came across it, and I don't know, I recognized it, and I wasn't sure if you left it there on purpose, but I thought I'd check.
Did you ever find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I did. But hey, if you don't want it, say the word. I'll get rid of it.
There's a chance that Sam's little boy is still alive.
How is that possible?
I noticed something in the records. The baby was listed as AB negative, Sam is O positive, Frank
Somebody
was
made
O
a
positive.
mistake
No,
when they were
so
recording
I
the
had somebody
information.
test the baby's tissue samples.
Who?
It doesn't matter who. The chart was right. It was not Sam's baby that we buried.
This is crazy.
Listen to me. The night of the storm, when Sam's baby was born, she was worried and she went looking for help.
I heard about
Okay,
this.
right. So she ended up at some shack, and she was worried that she was going to pass out and drop the baby, so she put the baby in a planter box. That was the last time that she saw her son. She went inside. She passed out. I showed up. The baby was already dead. I showed her the baby. She said it wasn't hers.
Denial's a huge part of the grief process.
Denial? It was the same shack Heather held Luke hostage in, and close to where she buried Anthony Descar's body. Your mother was there that night of the storm. She could have had something to do with this. Listen, the only thing that I cannot explain is where did Heather get the other baby to make the switch?
I think I know.